Update 2. Thanks for everyone's responses, it helped a lot. And to the poster who said they're glad they have real people problems, screw you. I am a real person and this is an issue in my relationship. I figured I should clear a few things up before this update. Brianna and Gabe are friends because they grew up together. Their moms are best friends, so they are very close, and as a result he values her opinion. This is probably why they discussed my tattoo in the first place, although I agree that it was none of Brianna's business. Her and I don't get along because she has always tried to assert her dominance, if you will, and constantly reminds me that they grew up together and she knows him so well, etc. It's obnoxious. Many said that Gabe wasn't responding to my texts and calls because he was screwing Brianna the few days he left. I had checked her FB and she was out of town according to her status. The GPS location was turned on, so unless she had some way to manipulate her FB, she was legitimately out of town for a wedding. Several of my friends saw Gabe out of the bars with his friend Dave, the guy he was staying with. They texted and called me to see if I was going to come out too, but I just said I wasn't feeling too hot. We had our first counseling session last week and it went way better than I could have hoped for. The counselor helped us with techniques to better communicate, and we've begun to utilize those techniques in our daily conversations. I'll admit at first I was annoyed with the new ways the counselor wants us to talk to one another, but we did have a slight disagreement over something dumb, and the methods we learned in just one session seemed to have helped, so we're both receptive to these counseling sessions. We have another one scheduled for next week. Gabe's work offers couples retreats monthly, and we were fortunate enough to partake in one this past weekend. Let me tell you, if you ever get this opportunity, I strongly encourage every couple to do at least one in the duration of their marriage/relationship. It was amazing. I have truly never felt closer to Gabe than I did that weekend, and I'm so glad that he mentioned something about it and wanted us to do this together. Some of the building exercises that we did really helped us to connect and get on the same page again, and I seriously cannot say enough positive things about the retreat. When we got home, Brianna tried to get in touch with him, but he told her not contact him again because she was undermining me and our relationship. He expressed that he was sorry that their friendship had to end this way, but that ultimately I take precedent and she was toxic to our relationship. I could hear her crying on the phone and had a moment of weakness where I was about to tell him to reconsider cutting her out, but then I remembered that she is in love with him and caused him to doubt my commitment to him, so fuck her. A couple hours later, Gabe got a phone call from his mom Marilyn asking what was going on. Brianna called her mom, who in turn called Gabe's mom, and told her Gabe is stopping all contact with her for no reason. Apparently I'm a controlling bitch who was intimidated by her and felt threatened by their friendship. Gabe set his mom straight and told her how Brianna was trying to get into his head regarding my tattoo and how she confessed to being in love with him, among other shady things she's done that I haven't mentioned in previous posts. His mom said she always thought him and Brianna would end up together, but after hearing what he said, is glad he's not ending up with some jealous and bitter brat. God bless Marilyn. So there you have it, folks. We're in counseling, went on a retreat, cut Brianna out, and no longer have a problem with my flower tattoo. The wedding is still on hold, but we're heading in the right direction and I know we'll get there eventually. Commenter: question: has your boyfriend just told her not to contact him, or actually blocked her? My suspicions are that she isn't going to give up so easily, i.e., passive-aggressive Facebook posts, more texts and calls, additional ways to subvert this whole issue. I would highly recommend actually sitting down and deciding as a couple what to do, for example, block her on the phone, Facebook, etc., and then follow through with it. The last thing you need is her flubbing up the great progress you've made. Congrats on a good outcome, up. He deleted and blocked her number and also removed/blocked her from all social media. I've also blocked her from FB, and we've made sure that our profiles are private so she can't see anything. They still have a few mutual friends in common, but none that would choose Brianna over Gabe if it came down to it. His mom is still friends with her mom, understandably, but has said she won't tolerate Brianna badmouthing her son and has told her mom that as well. I'm positive Marilyn will cut contact if it comes to it, but I don't think it will, and Gabe would never ask his mom to do that anyways. Brianna's mom is a great lady and it's unfortunate her daughter sucks.